welcome to the award-winning Inside the Actress's Studio Apartment. I am out-of-work actress Lesley-Anne Hoxie. Thank you. My guest this evening is the fabulous Victoria Farber. Hi. Hello, Victoria. Now, our audience may not know, but you and I both like to wear lots of high-heeled shoes.
Yes.
And from your entrance coming in, I'm guessing that you've been wearing your high heels still at home?
Well, unfortunately, no. And today I put them on for the first time in 2.5 months.
Wonderful. Yes, you had to dress up to be, on this show.
I'm with a celebrity. Of course I have to dress up.
Of course. So, as actors, we like to talk about our process and preparation. How would you talk about your pizza making process?
Well, I kind of like to work from the sauce up. And I'm not really a huge fan of the regular tomato sauce. I prefer olive oil I prefer olive oil and herbs. And I usually stick with vegetables, but if I am gonna have meat, it's sausage or salami. And then of course, lots and lots of cheese. And and I like a little thinner of a crust. So that's how I operate.
Nice.
I am not very good at throwing our pizzas at Giovanni's.
I was going to ask if you knew how to do the, tossy thing.
Yeah, I can do it. It's not very pretty.
Do you have a favorite cocktail that you like to pair with your pizzas?
Ooh, yes. Any wine. And wow. I like Bloody Marys, but with gin instead of vodka. And like dirty martinis, beefeater preferably, and beer goes well too. But sometimes pizza and beer gets a little much.
It's just so overdone.
Yeah.
Everyone does it.
Yeah, right. Been there, done that.
Exactly. So, as somebody who owns a pizza place, I have to ask, do you speak Italian?
I do a little. I'm actually 50% Italian. My dad came over on a boat with his little sister, and so I am still in touch with my family in Italy, and I have been trying. My goal in quarantine was to work on my Babbel, but I only got past like 2 lessons.
Right. You have to do your homeschooling for kids. You can't always do your own homework.
Exactly. I've got two kids to homeschool. I can't be homeschooling myself.
Nice. Are they better at the pizza tossing thing than you are?
No.
Well, maybe that's something to bring into a lesson plan in the future.
You know what they like to do though? They like to take the dough, make it into a ball, and throw it at people. Does that count?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's like a summer version of a snowball.
Yes, exactly. It's a pizza ball. Pizza ball.
So, how many digits in pi do you know?
Ooh. Solidly, just 2. 3.14. But then, isn't the next one 5?
I think so. I'm an actor. I don't really know math.
Yeah.
Well,
I know draw the pi sign.
Yes, there you go. Oh, have you ever made a pizza in the shape of a pi sign?
No, but at the stove, I've made a pie with the pie imprint as the little steam hole.
Oh, there's pies everywhere in your life.
Everywhere. I'm all about pie.
Wonderful. So, what do you think will be the first thing you'll say to somebody who comes and sits down in the restaurant?
Thank God you're here. Thank you. Thank you. I never thought this day would come.
Yes. Oh, I know.
I know.
I still feel like it's forever away.
I might go to like hug them and then realize that I'm not supposed to do that, but I might do it anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Been real desperate.
Yes. Well, I always like to save the last half of my show for questions that are inspired off of James Lipton's questions.
Okay.
So my first one is, what is your favorite thing that has happened in quarantine?
I guess spending more time with my family and being able to do Zoom chats with my brother and my parents, which, you know, that hopefully is a new tradition that won't go away. Yeah, I think that's, and being able to focus on nothing else except exercising and sleeping.
Oh, yes. I have not been doing the exercise thing as much as I should. What is your least favorite thing that has happened in quarantine?
Being at home with the kids and you know, being able to focus on nothing but exercising and sleeping.
It seems like favorites and least favorites go hand in hand when we spend more
Yes.
than 2 months.
Yes, they do. I will say, going back to what we were talking about before, one of my least favorite things is I have not been able to wear any of my clothes, any of my beautiful shoes that I love so much, and I really have just been wearing gym clothes pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. Except for
That.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
So what noise or sound do you missed the most?
Oh, I miss the sound of the phone ringing at Giovanni's and glasses clinking in the bar. The sound of the bartender screaming, "Shit, the keg broke!" or "the keg broke." And I miss pretty much the voice of anybody not in this household.
What sound or noise do you miss the least?
Oh, probably. Oh, that's a hard one. Alternatively, probably the phone ringing at the stove. I hate answering the phone at the stove because they're not calling to get anything to go. They're just calling to see if we have a wait and if I can put their name on a list. Or a salesperson.
Oh, yeah. Don't miss those people.
No, not at all.
What is the swear word you have used the most in quarantine?
Oh my God. All of them. I might have made up a few of my own. I think fucktard, shit show, asswipe. Yeah.
Good one. Yes. If this results in a zombie apocalypse, what profession would you most like to have?
Ooh. I don't actually really know a lot about zombies, so I would probably try to act like a zombie, maybe be a zombie impersonator so that I can infiltrate their den or clan or whatever it is that they do, and not be turned into a zombie myself, even though they think I'm a zombie.
Clever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What profession would you be the least suitable for in a zombie apocalypse?
Ooh. Well, it's my understanding in a zombie apocalypse that, you know, we will have to hunt and gather our own food. Mm-hmm. And I'm a terrible gardener, and I don't like to hunt or shoot or do anything. So I think that would probably not be an assignment I should get.
Fair. Yeah.
If
an end to the pandemic exists, what do you hope is the first thing someone says to you?
It's easy. April Fools! This thing was a total joke, just to try to get the environment, kind of just give it a little bit of a break. None of this is real.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, that is the end of my questions. Do you have anything that you want to plug? Anything you want to let our audience know about?
Yes, I will plug that we are reopening Giovanni's tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock for takeout and delivery. And hopefully in the next few days, we will also be open for dine-in. And hopefully by June 1st, we will be open at the stove as well. So please come. Please come.
Yes, and I'll probably clarify, this might not, because as beautiful as my producer Fabio is with editing, this might not come out until next Wednesday. So the Giovanni's will be open, I'm guessing then.
Giovanni's will be open, and hopefully the stove in 5 days from then.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Victoria. My name is Lesley-Anne Hoxie. Oh, yes. Please praise me.
Oh, okay. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for thinking of me.
Oh, of course. It was wonderful to have you. And I hope my audience looks forward to our next episode of Inside the Actress's Studio Apartment. All right. And then I'm just going to...